What determines our body 37 degrees Celsius? That's the fat. Have you ever noticed bodies of people with diabetes or cancer? The soles of their feet are very cold. Feel how cold their feet are when they're about to leave. Touch the soles of feet of healthy people. You will find that their feet are always warm, and you will notice that no one is healthy but their feet are cold. Now let's find out in more detail how fat affects our health. Colostrum milk, transitional milk, foremilk, hind milk, fat, protein, sugar. If we look at the chart, we observe the ratio of three components: sugar, protein, fat in breast milk as follows. The highest percentage of sugar, next as fat, finally, protein. Nature designed the first food for mankind with a perfect formula of breast milk. At this time, babies are only breastfed, but grow up healthy and have almost no diseases. However, when they start to eat, then sickness begins to arise, and this goes on to old age. There is a question that is, are we not eating properly? Mother Nature cannot be wrong. Mother Nature is always right. So why do adults eat differently, and then many diseases have arisen for us? The root problem here is that we do not know our body's energy balance mechanism well. The three energy structures of brain, marrow, and muscle are together, but they work separately. This is where we don't know, and so we combine those three into one. This leads to confusion. The reason is that we don't know how our body works properly. We only have one way of eating. We call it chaos, that is, we eat everything together. This mess, making it easy to distribute energy to the muscles. On the contrary, it is very difficult to distribute energy to the brain and the stem cells. From there, it causes disorder, which then leads to disease. Nowadays, there are more foods for us to choose from, and so most of us eat excess energy. However, many of us only focus on eating two groups of protein and starch. Rest of the food like fat and sweet is not considered important. In fact, our body needs up to 4 sources of energy: sweet, protein, fat, and starch. Functions of fat. Fat is a source of fuel for the marrow to generate temperature to maintain the attraction of oxygen to the lungs, and then provide it to billions of cells to live. Fats include animal fats, vegetable fats. We do not distinguish them good or bad. Whatever you like, choose that one. Only fat-free bodies are not good. Fatty dishes as below. 1. People who have cold feet often have the following symptoms: urinate a lot, especially at night, insomnia, erectile dysfunction, chronic diseases. In these cases, it is recommended to increase eating fat food regularly every dinner until the soles of 2 feet are even warm. Then disease will be cured quickly. From there will sleep well and be healthy. 2. People with the following symptoms: hot feet, yellow urine, dry mouth, thirst, anorexia nervosa, dizziness. Temporarily stop eating fatty foods until you see clear urine. After that, you can eat fatty foods normally again. 3. People with clear white urine should eat fatty foods as they like. Fat is also likened to firewood for cooking rice. Fat is source of raw materials for the marrow to burn to generate temperature that sustains physical life. Therefore, fat is consumed by the body from the moment we are born and used every day and lasts until the day the breath ends. If the body lacks fat, it will suffer from constant illness, and if the fat dries up, the body will die. Burning fat generates thermal energy. Thermal energy is like high voltage current. And temperature is the current that has been passed through a transformer into low voltage current to be used for many types of household electrical appliances, or cells. Thermal energy regulate temperature to keep life. Body life is hot heat. Creator gives you life. If a body has no heat, the lungs lose its attraction to oxygen, then life ends. Thank you for watching. Love all of you.